Why would I throw in the towel? I just got in my bag. I don't make no mistakes. I'm coming for mine, and there ain't no one taking my place.
Hey, what it do? It's your boy Town Biz, and I'm back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. Hit that like, subscribe button your first time to the channel. Like I said, y'all, we're in a spooky month, man. Things is getting real spooky on the internet. Things is getting spooky in these streets, and boy, you know how this gang get. Now, anyway, we got some content from Cliff World, right? And he sent some about he got Adam 22 shook. I don't know what's going on. I ain't even watch it. I just seen the title of it, and I want to view it with the people. You dig? So we're going to get to this content, and we're going to chop it up about it. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe button, man. I don't know why y'all be acting like y'all don't want to touch that like, subscribe button. You feel what I'm talking about, man? Go on and hit that button up for your boy one time. Let's get to it.
It was an error. It's going to know. The city going to know what I'm talking about. Where niggas was selling their ass for cars.
Wait, what?
What's that word, YouTube family? Y'all already know the scope and what the lick read, Peasky, man. It is your humblest host, Crispy Clean Cliff, over here at your Cliff World TV, man, where we do what we do when we do it, because can't nobody do it better, plain and simple. Just like that. I ain't got to sprinkle no salt on it. Man, look at here, bro. No Jumper interview is out. It's coming out in parts. And it is as of recently that it's going viral. Now, No Jumper posted the clip about me telling the story about the dudes selling their ass for candy painted cars on 26 inches with Snickers on the side. But if you've been a long time fan of Cliff World TV, you heard that story 5 years ago. But it's always good when stuff get brought back up again to come into the algorithm. Now let's get off into the No Jumper clip. And in the end, we're going to just break down the video in more detail. So let's get off into the No Jumper clip first, bro.
At first, I took a DJ Ghost route. I was strictly niched out telling Little Rock hood stories from a specific era in the city. And people they loved that shit. They loved it. I told one story, I had to pull it down because it got way too popular.
Really?
And yeah, bro. I'm gonna just say this. It was an error. Niggas gonna know. The city gonna know what I'm talking about. Where niggas was selling their ass for cars.
Wait, what?
It was an error in the city where niggas was selling their booty for candy painted Monte Carlos on 26-inch free wheels.
Who was offering up money to heterosexual men to do?
The auto detail man that did the cars.
He was a booty goon.
Booty dog.
Whoa.
Yeah, booty bandit. I'm talking about what, and then the crazy part, the fucked up part about it was the dudes that sold, they sold. Because you niggas was selling y'all sold early. They sold was the most popular in the city.
Really?
They had all the hoes, all the bitches.
They had the whips.
They had the whips, bro. They was getting their backs blown out.
But so you had to take the video down talking about this because it got too much attention? And was it because of the people who had the cars or was it because of the dealer?
Because my mama, because I'm a know who I am from where I'm from. Like I'm up there in the names now, especially now. They know my mama.
Yeah.
So I don't want nothing happen to me. You know what I'm saying? You see my mama, hey, ain't your son tell the story?
Out.
So I didn't say no names at all. It was in the comments. Yeah, such and such and such.
He got a candy paint.
Yeah, they remember. People were sounding off.
Who had the car.
So I was like, immediately.
But you know what's crazy about this content that Cliff will talk about right now, right? Is I do remember a story about something like this, right? But the crazy part about it, you know how these type of stories is all over the place, bro. These type of stories is all over the place, bro. That's why I be telling people now, man, that a lot of these cats you see riding around here on these nice cars, you see them popping up at these clubs with these gold chains on and all these gold rings on their finger, and they look around. Them dudes got sugar daddies, man.
It's getting too nasty.
It's funny because I had a bunch of uploads early on that were basically just me telling old fight stories, but they weren't that great. And it's like, if you only got like 5 of these, then that's not really a YouTube career.
Right. And it don't make that. I had a YouTuber intervene. He was genuine. His name KB Goes Live. Shout out to you. We done fell out since then, but still, I'm going to give you a shout out.
Oh, I think I watch him sometimes.
Yeah, he genuinely told me, bro, you're never going to make money doing this. You just ain't. And I'm like, what the well, I'm like, bro, how you telling nigga that? But then he told me. He was like, bro, you got to, so he's like, you know how to tell stories? Tell other people's stories. Do documentaries.
Oh, so he kind of hips you to talk about rappers and shit.
Yeah, he was like, attach yourself to an artist and talk about them.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was just watching a lot of just No Jumper, Brick Baby. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna do a documentary about Brick Baby. Then I did one about Ralphie. Then I just kept going.
That was before the Go Yayos and all that?
Hell yeah.
Word.
Yep.
But to be fair, that logic right there is why, like, when Q50 gets hit, there's 8,000 videos on YouTube by the end of the day about him getting shot.
But you got to think.
And he actually did not get shot.
The consumer, see, I was on the consumer end for years, so I know how, bro, I would listen to 8 people talk about the same shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a if it's he talking about it for an hour. I'm going to go listen to him talk about it for 45 minutes. And then I'm going to listen to him talk about it for 25 minutes.
But then you slowly start to figure out who's actually worth watching and who's actually adding some shit to it.
Yeah.
It's like that's kind of the problem with YouTube now is that our minds are so refined. We know who's coming with the good shit. Right. We know that the 25-minute video is a waste and that the 4-minute video is probably all right.
Yeah, it's going to get straight to the point.
We're all a little too tuned in now.
Yeah, because everybody's YouTubers. Everybody knows that, like, for the most part, if you see somebody with a 20-minute video that you can talk about 7 minutes, they know that you're trying to stretch this shit to run ads.
I know you don't got 20 minutes of information about Q50 getting shot 8 hours ago.
Come on, bro. Like, just right now with the David stuff. Update David and more, nigga, updating David and Celeste. This ain't no update. Is the jail yet?
It's either like I seen Anthony Fantano got over 1 million views talking about it because he is very, very well known and authoritative. So people want to watch his shit. But then like Traplo Ross, on the other hand, has probably made 30 videos about David that all have like 6.
I'm trying to figure out what the story is about here that you saying. Was it about the dude with the candy painting cars, or is it about how to work YouTube now? I'm trying to figure this out. Let's go.
Figure view counts because he's actually in the Reddit looking for the latest update, and then he's making a video within like an hour of that shit coming out.
Yeah,
and
Trap Code. Him and Flacco, them motherfuckers. Boy, what is y'all doing? Adderall, bro?
This is bad.
Crazy. Bro, they ass is like a machine, bro.
Shout out to Everything 420. It's like the Amazon for everything that you need to get lifted. Whatever your vibe is, their app makes it super easy for you to shop for your next sesh. Shipping is fast, the packaging is super low-key, and they're always running deals. Tap into the app.
Right now, it definitely do. But the thing about it is this go for the biddy. Bro, if you wasn't one of them niggas that was selling your ass, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. One thing about Cliffy Cliff, bro, is my history is no mystery, right? And if you're doing stuff that you ashamed of from behind closed doors, don't do it, bro.
Right.
Don't do it. Now, that's just how interviews work. A lot of people say, Cliff, why the hell would you go up there and say that about the city? Nigga, watch the whole interview. Of course, you're going to get the juicy parts out of it, but anybody who done been watching my channel for the past 5 years, y'all already heard this story. That was my first viral video. It did 300,000 views. They was outing niggas in the comment section, and I decided I'm gonna just delete it because of safety reasons. Y'all heard what my reasoning was. All right, but y'all gotta understand, it was a certain group of individuals that was doing this. It wasn't the whole town. And these group of individuals had like candy themed cars. They was candy painted, but they was also candy themed. You'll see a nigga with a Reese's Pieces car, or a Rice Krispie car, M&M car, Snickers car, that's sour Skittles, tropical Skittles. Those type of cars became associated with dudes that allowed this man to bend them over and clap him. Now, a lot of people say, Cliff, who is this dude? Let me get a drink of water real quick, hold on.
It's
refreshing. A lot of people say, Cliff, who is this dude? Now, again, for harassment reasons and being in the YouTube community guideline purposes only, I can't out nobody and say no names.
Right.
Just know that this individual was an auto detail man in Little Rock who professionalized in making sure you had perforated leather butter seats and candy paint with the doors to go like this, that, and they just fold up and go up. This type of individual was specialized in that. Not only that, it is said, right? I'm gonna say that's allegedly because I ain't trying to get sued. This same individual is one of the big shot callers in the biddy. He got a lot of money. His money long. He threw a lot of grand dice games. The dice game would be damn near $1 million, right? So it's not like the person that I'm talking about was somebody who nobody didn't know. Everybody knew who this dude was. What shocked people was that the young individuals, this was in my era, coming up.
That jumped in that bandwagon.
The young individuals that we went to school with, a lot of us niggas went to school with these niggas, was getting to that bag, like a crazy bag early on. Before we knew that these niggas was selling their ass for cars, allegedly, we couldn't put 2 and 2 together because we the ones out here stepping on shit. We the ones out here doing gangster work, but we not reaping the benefits financially. And then these individuals, while it may be true that they were popular, they wasn't those type of niggas. They wasn't cut from the same cloth as me and my guys, or him and they guys, and him and they guys over there, or them and they guys over there.
And I want to say, man, shout out to Cliff Real, man, on the real. What he's saying is some real talk, man, because there's a lot of dudes you see in the hood that you be like, they wasn't built like that. You like, man, how these dudes out here like this? And you know who really out here, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. You feel me? Really getting to it, right? And you like, how is it just not, it's not making sense. When that guy said, that's what a lot of these dudes have sugar daddies. And that's what this story is going to be about. This story right here is about men having sugar daddies in the hood. Pay close attention. Let's go.
These was the type of niggas that they mama bought them brand new shoes. You know what I'm saying? They mama bought them this, they mama bought them that. But they start having and obtaining things that mama can't get you. You can't tell me that your mama bought you that 1987 Chevy Bonneville candy green with the floaters on it and screens on the inside, right? You can't tell me your mama bought me that. And another thing was these niggas was protected. Understand what I'm saying? Because if it was these were just regular niggas coming through, swanging and banging, of course you're going to get robbed. Something going to happen to you. Yeah. But it just so happened that these niggas always had somebody of significance in the streets with them. Even before the rumor came out, like such and such, and we can't rob him because Buddy be hanging out with him, and Buddy, we fuck with Buddy. So even before the rumor came out, these dudes had it placed, because y'all know how thirsty niggas is, bro. When the niggas see you getting a lot of money, they want in on it. They got a famous saying, man, cut me in and cut it out. So when you seeing these niggas got real diamond jewelry, they got real diamond ring, mind you, they in the 10th, 11th grade, real diamond grills. It's looking fantastic. They riding on 26s, floaters. One would start to think, well, damn, how these niggas getting this money? And a lot of individuals, like I said, was placing themselves around these niggas. So whenever we in the hood thinking about doing something to one of these niggas, it's always we got to do something to him too. But when the rumor came out, and you know what's crazy? I don't even know who brought the rumor out that that's what was going on. At that time, they said, and I'm just saying, don't try to persecute Cliff, that the people who they ought to say his name. I'm going to bleep it out. The people that Snow letting hit him had his name tattooed on their neck. That's what they were saying at the time, bro. So like I say, I had just came home from youth prison. I had a homegirl named Boone, R.I.P. to Jacqueline. She the one put me on game. We at the hood store. She told me, she like, Cliff, have you ever heard of the Honda Boys? I'm just going to be real and say a name. I said, Honda Boys? No, I ain't never heard of them. And she said, nigga, you know, and what's type shit. And I bleeped out his name again because I ain't trying to get no copyright strike. And from there, my head was thrown off. Like, what? Is you serious? Now, even it was a couple of times we was sitting on Asher Avenue. I remember this shit vividly. These niggas were coming through the line. Back in the day, we used to hit University. We used to call it hitting the slab or on the town, where you just jump in your car and you follow trail. I was already on Asher at Club Hollywood, but I seen the line coming down Asher. The 3 niggas that was leading the line, I'm gonna say 1, I can't say 3, but for sure, that nigga name was Lil Buzzy. See, I can say that nigga name because the whole city know. He was leading the line. This nigga was leading the line. And I remember thinking to myself, damn, do everybody that's behind this nigga know what type of shit, the allegations? Because I'm gonna give my people grace. Everybody didn't know at the time. But when it became the time that everybody knew is when the dude went up to...
Hey, man, I got to talk, man. So, my bad. The story's getting interesting, but I'm just telling y'all, man, this getting juicy. I told you this is spooky out here, man. The streets is getting spooky. Y'all pay attention. Let's go.
Popular radio station, and he read his test results on air, and they said he tried to commit. You right? And it became a sensation in Arkansas or Little Rock because now it's like, oh, ish. If dude got the stuff, then these dudes that was getting clapped got the stuff, and these niggas was the most pop. I ain't gonna say they was the most popular. Let me stop saying that. These niggas was some of the most popular niggas in the city at that time. That's what I'm trying to say. And when I say popular, I'm talking about amongst the hoes, like the females. These are the niggas that the females chose to be around all the time. These are the niggas you see with 5 or 6 of the baddest hoes in the city. And we sitting around looking busted and disgusted, trying to make it to tomorrow, you heard me? So when it came out at that radio station, the city was in a frenzy, people started getting exposed, and then it became a big thing, like, oh, such and such, such and so. So now it's stigmatized with a disease now. Again, so I'm on Asher Ave one day, mind you, the nigga was leading the line, and these niggas had already placed certain individuals around him. One of the niggas that was, I ain't gonna say he was my partner like that, but he was finna go talk to his partner. His partner was in the car with one of these niggas, and I stopped him. I'm like, hold on, blood, like, nigga, you already know what the town, nigga, I don't even know why this nigga still riding with that nigga, bro, type of situation. So that's how bad it got. Now, I told this story in the year 2000. When did I tell this story? I want to say I might have told it in, 2020? I think 2020, and it got viral within a year. You know what I'm saying? So yes, indeed, there was an era in the city of Little Rock, Arkansas, where a certain group of individuals, the popular niggas, I ain't talking about everybody. I'm talking about a certain, put it like this, the niggas that wear ponytails and long twisty hair, these niggas are pretty boys. Them niggas that had them cars was selling their ass. I ain't saying all of them was, but the city know exactly who was and who the fuck I'm talking about, man. But yeah, that was the story. I know y'all wanted more detail than that. I ain't really got much detail other than that the dude that was doing it was the auto detail man. He was real popular in the city because he threw real big dice games. The little dudes that was riding around in these cars already had motion as far as females go. You know what I'm saying? These little niggas had the hoes. So the little hoes loved these little niggas. Whole time, these little niggas was somebody else hoe. And it blew up because the shit was said that the nigga had HIV. That's what blew the whole thing up. So with that being said, these niggas probably done hit half of the bitches in the city. So it was a big old scandal, bro. But hey, man, that's the story. Again, if y'all like those type of stories, go watch my hood story times. I told hundreds of them. It's a playlist. Go watch them. But anyways, that's all I got for y'all right now. Like they say, bro, nighty night. Keep your butthole tight.
Gang.
Hey, man, I'm gone.
Well, just gave me some gang, man. Oh, anyway, man. Yeah, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. You hear me? So we gonna get back to the content, man. Like I said, you can pick up game from anywhere, man. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, man, have a wonderful, blessed day, man. Y'all keep on looking for them and keep dropping them, man. I had to fall back for it, man. I had to handle a few things that was going on, but now I'm back at it. All right, let's get to it. All right, then. Y'all have a wonderful.
Why would I throw in the towel? I just got in my bag. I don't make no mistakes. I'm coming for mine, and there ain't no one taking my